Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. It's Sunday, December 31st, 2023. It's the end of 2023, or what we call the end of 2023. I'm going to make an attempt to live stream onto Facebook tonight, which I've not done for a while. And the reason is that last two times I tried to do it, Facebook suspended my account for a couple of days. Charged me with violating, I don't know what, the Geneva Convention, the World Court, and I think I hit a speed camera too. Maybe it was a red light camera. I don't know. No, they accused me of copyright infringement, which is hilarious because I was working on one of my own paintings. And then they charged me with a copyright infringement, community guidelines, and terms of service, TOS. So they tossed me for a few days. And of course, there in Facebook land, there's absolutely no place to appeal because that's how Zucker world is. That's with the land of bots, right? Land of bots. You better not. How dare you? How dare you violate your own copyright? What are you talking about? Working on my own paintings here. Seeing if anybody's going to show up tonight. I know I'm not that big of a draw, but going to work on a ink self-portrait tonight, and been kind of a crazy week. Last couple weekends have been a little crazy, and just happy to be able to get on here for a little bit. Hopefully everything goes okay. And if I get kicked off Facebook, who cares? It's 2024. I'll figure something out. It's not a big deal. I should have left Facebook a long time ago, Should have never joined, but that's the odds for you. I'll hang out with the cool Harvard dropouts, I'm drinking my favorite evening beverage, which is Kelowna Supernatural's 100% organic vanilla kefir. It's kefir. It's got the probiotics in it because gut health equals brain health. The Amish and Mennonite 100% grass-fed goodness. Those Amish, they know how to make milk. The great thing about grass-fed is that nobody's tilling the land. Those cows, they're just hanging out, eating the grass, dropping what they need to drop, and fertilizing. And there's no tilling, so we're not losing any topsoil. And then we just, they just milk the cows. Haven't had anything extra added to them, and then they add the little kefir grains or whatever, and to do the fermentation. And oh my God, it's absolutely delicious. Kelowna Supernatural. I do not have a link in the description, but you can find them. They're all over the place. They have the best product locator I've ever seen. So if you want to know if your town or state has Kelowna Supernatural products and which products are in which store, their product locator will tell you. That thing is a work of art. I don't know who designed that, but they deserve a raise. So if your store is not, and listen, you can get Kelowna Supernatural products from coast to coast. So I love kefir. I love drinking kefir, and love making art too. So been working. Listen, whenever you experiment with art, I always like you should always experiment on yourself. And so that's what I've been doing lately. So this was my first attempt at kind of a self-portrait here with the, and I had a little problem here. I still do like this one here, but then I redid it. I redid it. Was it last night? Redid it last night. This one turned out fantastic. I thought this was great. If I just smiled a little bit more, I'd almost have the Mona Lisa smile, but I do not. But I liked how this turned out. I thought, you know what? I'm not going to try and make this a fake green background. I'm just going to make it all that sort of, kind of blue is that? That is a ultramarine blue. And then flame orange here, and then flame orange on my face for the skin tone. And I just used a little baby wipe to kind of remove a little bit of that ink. You can't remove everything, but I removed a little bit there for my skin tone, or whatever you want to call it. I love that flame orange color. So what this is this is a photograph. Obviously, it's a selfie, and it's been processed in software in my phone. This is sort of a lo-fi, kind of a line drawing. And then I run it through my little thermal ribbon printer here, Bluetooth, and the phone, and end up with something like this. And so I printed onto, this is called a spun bonded olefin. It's like Tyvek. It is Tyvek. There's a lot of different types of Tyvek, but I like working on this. I've been working on Tyvek for, gosh, more than 30 years. Found it in the back of the Dick Blick, back when it was called Dick Blick. I think it's just called Blick Art Materials. Kansas City, when I was a poor art school student, just before I dropped out of art school, which, honest to God, I would encourage everybody to do. Do not get there's no reason to get an art degree unless your daddy's rich and your mom is good looking. Yeah, there's no reason to get an art degree. Well, you're not a famous artist. That's not what it's about. I suppose if you want to go run a museum or something like that, maybe. Good luck. What am I going to do here? I'm going to use my trusted colors. Is it ultramarine? I think we're going to do primary. I think it was primary cyan is what I used. So primary cyan for the, I'm not even going to try to color these buildings. I'm going to do it like this one, right? So I'm going to do blue all around. And then I think I'll do, even though I know this is kind of a blue plaid shirt here, maybe I'll do blue all the way around. I'll do blue all the way around, and then once we get to my neck and face here, then I'll flame orange. And I'll have my baby wipe standing by. Let's see how bad I can screw this up. New Year's 2024. You know what? When I was a kid, or in high school or whatever, I don't even think I thought about 2024. You know, it's like 1984. That was 40 years ago. And you think about 40 years before that, it was like World War II was going on. So, it's like, gosh, when did I get old? You know? Oh, who cares? Let's just paint. I'm going to have to pour this one out here. I think. Yeah, we're good there. How's that? No blue hairs here, right? Nah, try not to do that. Try not to do that. No guarantee. Let's see what I can do over here. How can I screw this up? I know I just use a paper towel. I'm really just not. Some people use a brush. Not me. Not me. There we go. A little bit of part in the hair there. Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa, what happened there? Look, that's kind of cool. Some artists would get on here and they would just try to paint everything a different color, and they would try to intricate it. But I like this one or two color method. It's kind of cool. So here's a picture of me. I guess I'm outside where I work, my day job. And so this is I guess this was the Northwestern Bell building. It's now the whatever, Century, Lumen, whatever, who cares. It's the Northwestern Bell building, and then the old Bell building behind it, which is where my mom worked almost 70 years ago. And then she worked for Western Electric, which was the company that leased you your telephone, your one telephone. Right? Handling that. Then this is the weather deflector. This is the weather deflector, this big radio boomy thing, which has actually a tower that goes behind the building there all the way to the ground. It's pretty cool. So this is the principal financial building, and 40 some stories. Everybody thinks it's a weather deflector. In the summer, there's all these birds that are always flying around and landing on it, these big black birds or crows, or I don't know what they are. Then over here is this is pretty tall too. It's 36 stories. The Ruan Center. Their big rusty building in the sky. That's pretty good. All right. That turned out good. Let's see if I can screw up the other part, huh? Yeah? Look at that. You know what you need to do? Always be cleaning. A, B, C. Ah, man. Yeah, my poor wife. Hold on here. My poor headset. My poor wife just, just not, she, I don't know what happened. I think she tore a ligament in her hip or something like that. She's just in a lot of pain and not getting the MRI until January 9th. It's just a complete bummer. And then after that, what are you going to do, right? You just want it to heal a little bit. She's like seriously out of commission. So, don't worry, I'm taking care of business. We've been together a long time. How's that? This is my big face. My face! A little bit of green in there. We'll mix. That's all right. All right, now what I got to do is get this fade me back a little bit here. Pull out a little bit of that ink. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's great. That's cool. I don't like that. Get that out of there. What are you doing? And then you have to keep turning the baby wipe because you see it gets coated in a little bit less ink each time. A little bit of green there where we blended some color. I think I can probably fix that a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. Let's try this. If I don't screw this up here. Don't screw it up, Rushton. Then what I like to do is this. Kind of lay it down, pat it down, pull it back. That did not work at all. Maybe that'll work. That's not going to work. I'm going to screw this up. Here's what I could do. Here's what I can do. Make it all dark down here. That's what you do. Make it all dark. That'll work. I'm figuring it out. Like I said, you're going to experiment. You better experiment on yourself. That's how I look at it. That's dried a little too much there, but that's okay. We'll get that. It's the weather deflector. I like it. You know what I'd like to do in 2024 is I'd like to do more of these portraits, and I'd rather not do me, right? As far as like experimenting with this sort of stuff and playing around with it. Happy New Year! Hi, look at this. We got commenters. Is that a comment from Happy New Year? Yay. Thank you. Yeah, you know, it's like yeah, I'd like to do some more portraits, you know, of like other people. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, this camera's kind of twisting here. And so maybe what I'll do is in 2024, I get some friends and family and dogs and cats, and try to do this sort of method with them, and just say, hey, you know, you get a photo that you like or whatever, and you don't mind me rendering it this way, then you know, send it my way, and I'll see what I can do, you know. Be kind of cool, anyway. Kind of cool. Listen, we're almost at 20 minutes here. I am done for the evening. I'm going to go celebrate with Guy Lombardo and Dick Clark and the MTV DJs, you know. They're the ones that are left, anyway. So, happy Happy New Year to everybody, and talk to you next year. Bye.